Good morning. Alrighty. Welcome everyone. Let's have a look today. So we've had big movements already. We've already had a German open carry that momentum that we had on Friday, especially the last 15 minutes on Friday. We saw a real boost, and then we carried that momentum. Then we even gapped up when Tokyo opened. We drifting higher, and we actually, that was a little target that I had. That 18,690. If we look over to the left, we took out this New York, like these sellers that jumped in, that led to this big drop. That was a little target in mind for once we broke above, easy push up to the next. We've got clean candles here on the higher time frame, and then we've got liquidity above that London high, Asian high, and then there's some New York sellers here. So this is liquidity. Now that we've taken this liquidity, we've got a fair bit of liquidity left behind. So let's see if London's able to keep that momentum. I would actually probably be leaning to fill in some of these gaps myself. Now that we've pushed down, one thing that we did get on Sunday, which I think helped carry this momentum, was actually a surprise announcement by Nvidia. We had them. Is there anything that says here? Nah, but I did see this come up. Nvidia, what's that chip? Rubin, I think it's called Rubin. So they've already got a chip that they're making called Blackwell, which is apparently it's amazing. And then he already came out on Sunday, and said about the next one, the successor to Blackwell. So I believe this is just going to make things even more powerful for Nvidia, and we know the correlation that Nvidia has across with the German stock market as well. So nice push. If anyone grabbed that during the Asian session, congrats. Des, you were just watching the presentation of that. Nice one. So what else do we have?
Morning.
Morning, Sarah.
Morning, Maddie.
Yeah, she's playing with she's got a new picnic set. She's playing with a fork. Plastic fork. Kid's fork. Not real fork. Okay, so the wrap up doesn't really say much. No real surprises. A little bit of oil cuts, or extending the cuts that came in yesterday lunchtime. Now Monday, we don't really have a lot of news today. We've got plenty of PMI news, but this is just finalizing the results that they got 2 weeks ago. We do have a little bit of US PMI that might provide a bit of an impact. Other than that, there's nothing here that really stands out, other than if we get some Fed speakers that aren't listed here. We should be entering blackout window soon, which would be nice. Unless we might be in the blackout window. We are in the blackout window. Cool, so no Fed speakers today. So yeah, June 1st to June 13. So, morning Tony. Yeah, they're all done. Thank goodness. So no surprise Fed speakers allowed.
What's the reasoning behind the blackout?
What they do is it's 10 days before the meeting, before the FOMC. Is that they don't talk to me. They don't they're gagged and all I say anything. So every Fed meeting they have, this is the Fed announcement. They'll go into the little cave where they'll discuss things, and then they'll announce the result on the 12th, on the Wednesday. It's always a Wednesday that they announce. So 10 days before that, they don't communicate with the public. So then there will be, they'll make the announcement. They don't speak the day after either. And then the next time will be towards the end of July that they'll do the next blackout. So fairly smooth day, I'd imagine. No surprise speakers. Nothing really on the agenda here. We've already had a big run up during the Asian session. We've got plenty of poisons always above price. We've got some clean candles here, which is a little bit annoying, but we've got clean candles below price as well. So let's just see. I'm not sure London's going to want to buy the high. So I wonder if London does sort of push up and then have a bit of a correction. We'll see. Let's have a look at all the time frames. So daily, looking nice and strong. Lovely area from down here. New week. So I wonder if this open price will give us any sort of reaction. How did you go? Are you back? Was it a quick trip to Spain? Are you still there?
I'm still here actually. We're travelling back this afternoon.
Nice one. How's the weather?
Sort of 4 or 5 days, just playing golf, chilling out. It's nice.
Your daughter plays as well, doesn't she?
Yeah, so it's me and my buddy and the 2 girls that come out. So they didn't play as much as we did. But, they've had a great time.
Nice. Malaga's pretty nice.
Oh, it's lovely. The weather's just been amazing.
One second. Yeah, I'd like to fill this gap. What's your bias, guys? What are you looking at while I'm working this out?
I've got sort of 3 zones, which pretty much I've got sort of marked up as well. So I'm sort of looking to tag one of those and get a decent reaction, and then maybe head down for a bit.
Yeah, I want to see a reaction. I'd like to see it push up here, then come down, and then maybe we can see that push. I'm not overly convinced that we're super bullish. If anyone's seen yesterday's outlook, who's here? A lot of the usual suspects. Gold's dumped as well, big time. So we're down like 23.15. Haydos had a long bias, but bad zone to buy from. Oh yeah. The buys, the best buys were from down here. I had a position, not from here, but like from, where was it? I'm close to this zone. That closed out. From Fridays, I thought I was toast when I saw price pushed up. Once we didn't get that clean break, but I bought twice on the pullback, and then I thought when the second one, when I saw what was happening on NAS here on Friday, I couldn't look at it. I couldn't look at the when it was dumping like this. I couldn't look at my long positions I had in German because I thought, oh, I'm absolutely gone here. But they held strong. German didn't have that same sort of move. Very bizarre price action on Friday for this New York session when it did that. Because you look at US 30. US 30 didn't have that at all. S&P didn't have that. Oh, sorry, S&P did have it. UK 100 just went straight up. Straight up. US 500 and NAS had that drop. It was the techs were selling off. All of the techs. Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, Nvidia, Meta, Google, they're all deep in red territory. Oh, sorry, not Amazon. I exclude Amazon from that list. It's not tech company. But the tech companies are all red. And it just couldn't believe that it's just recovered so strong.
I think I was reading that Dell had a bit of a shocker as well.
The Dell.
Dell.
Oh, Dell.
Apparently they had a really bad recovery.
Yeah, it from so I think it's Salesforce. What is Dell? There's something here. Yeah, something sales.
Salesforce was also pretty pretty bad.
Yeah, Salesforce did do
The
better.
earnings are up, but they didn't meet expectations.
Yeah, on your bike, are you, mate?
Yeah.
Sound like you're in a tunnel.
It sounds like he's exercising. Trying to get home from the stream. He's late.
Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle getting Sasha out the door this morning. Fucking screaming and shouting and threatening and there's all sorts of histrionics.
Oh yeah.
Very fun. Yeah. Monday.
Like this. So you need to do next time.
That was pretty close to what really happened. Like a big standoff. Mexican standoff. He was swearing at me the whole way to school.
Oh yeah. In Dutch or English?
In English.
Oh, he used to say you can do that only in Dutch now.
Good point to do that. Enforce the Dutch swearing rule.
Alright, we've got 15 minutes, so this new 15-minute candle's open straight up with rejection. So my two zones I'm looking at, I would probably prefer to see price push straight up to here. And then I'm going to look to see if it can actually come back. I'm not sure if we'll go up to this one or this one, but I like both these green zones up the top here. I've got a whole bunch of alerts up here. So this one here is kind of toast now, but now it's these two zones. So much liquidity left behind. I'd like to see this gap filled.
Yeah. That's a very obvious target.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we would have pushed up from the daily open. It'd be different for different brokers, no doubt, but we would have been 150 pips up by that stage. So I think it's worth taking a shot. All right. So what else have we got? What are the big moves for the day? Aussie's crumbling. What about Kiwi? Kiwi's on bank holiday, but not as bad. Aussie's the weakest. Morning, Johnny. Oh, Johnny, I've got to get back to your email. Alright, so we've got a big week ahead of us as well, don't we, with this news. Got interest rate news. We've got twice. We've got Canadian interest rates. We've got Euro interest rates. We have NFP on Friday. So Monday, this might be a slower day, which I kind of hope. Just hope for like nice, slow, clean moves. Next week, we've got yen interest rates. And we're very, very high with pound yen. So I'll be very interested to see what's going to happen here with the old pound yen. Just gonna plot out some zones. I'm just gonna see where this moves today. I think I would like to sell it as well. I think I'd like to see if these highs can hold, but sell from resistance. And then see if we can just drop a little bit lower, take out some of this Asian lows and New York 50%, but follow something like this. But I think I've already missed the move, but I wouldn't mind giving something like this a go. Something like that. So I'm not gonna put a pen in order though, but I'm gonna see if we get a rejection candle from around this 250 area. And I'm going to see if that can work out. Other than that, if it drops and then comes back up, I'm not interested in selling off of a support. I want to see it reject. Gold, let's check gold as well. And then we'll focus on German. So gold's already pushed down into 23.15, key level. Dropped a long way now. So I wonder if we're going to continue dropping. We're inside of this. We've tapped once, tapped twice, tapped a third time into this zone. Just getting liquidity, just slowly eating away. Finally we're able to tap the bottom, and then it opened the door for a push lower. So we've got a bit of structure over here. We've got two lots of structure now. We've got overlapping each other. So we've got this zone now. We've consumed this one completely. We're inside of here. We've got quite a bit of gaps up here as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if this area is even reached today. Not sure what's going to hold more strength for Monday. I need to see the week get underway to see whether gold or US dollar is holding more strength. At the moment, I'm pretty bullish on both of them. It's just at the moment looking like US dollar is dominating gold at the moment. We've got an order block here, slowly digging away into it. Key level 23.15 has been hit. We've got this zone I quite like. And also if we can close inside a structure, then I don't see any reason why we don't go down to target 2,308 to 2,310. Let's have a look at the yields in US as well. So yields, just no real trend here. The price is just tracking along sideways, but slowly dropping. We've got a bit more of a gap here, so I imagine the yields are going to continue dropping down at least a bit more. So that should aid US dollar weakness, in fact. So gold could probably have like a little bounce. Equities can hopefully continue their little run up, and then we can look to see if we can get that little resistance. So that's my views here. Bit late this morning, C Trader's playing up. Oh yeah, there was a bit of a pain, C Trader, today. It was doing some funny things on Friday actually. Especially the Blue Guardian account. I didn't realise, I must have been paying attention to their emails, but everything, I was trying to put a new trade on, and everything was set to close only, and I was like, and it was saying that it was I was about to open a ticket, and then I saw that they had migrated away from CTrader. So it's only
Every other week they change their platform at Blue Guardian.
every other week. I know, it's annoying. I went to CTrader because they took MetaTrader 5 away.
So
And
what have they got now?
Now it's called Platform 5, but I think it's MT5. It just looks different. It's just basically a couple little things different, but I'm pretty sure it's this MT5.
Okay.
Hey, Ivan. Yeah, so we're done the round trip, gone from MT5 to CTrader, back to MT5. Well, something that's very similar.
They're not very good at giving you any notice. They seem to just put it on you.
Yeah, I think it's well, there was the notice, but it wasn't like I didn't realize it was such a big migration. They're going to apparently bring CTrader back. Are you in the Discord?
Yeah, I am, but I like you, I sort of noticed a couple of emails but didn't really take note.
Yeah.
Put it away.
I mute all their stuff, so I never go into it because there's just like hundreds of messages.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's really busy.
I think that's why I missed it. It was like I try just like if I go in there and have a look, see just the announcements every now and then, but just otherwise stay in my own circles. Okay, so we've got a candidate for Wickville, and we've got a candidate to fill this gap. So, where are you guys leaning?
It looks like it's going to go up before it comes down. You've got all these wicks on the 15 minute, but it's not really making any downward progress.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a little support here. Have to break through that one first.
I think it'll go short from here.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Asian session has had its little run on the back of that news, but then I don't think it's enough to sustain a longer push.
It's a big move up already.
I'm looking for longs from around the New York high.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a little bit of liquidity generated. So I wonder if we can continue the trend line. We've got a bit of a gap here as well. So I wonder if we respect that. And what would the stop be? I don't have a firm bias on the higher time frame. Do think it's like I'm pretty confident that we're going to have a fairly good period in the over the next 10 days or so, but I'm wondering if it's just going to be straight up, or we're going to have that little pullback first and then go up like this. And then when the buyback window closes mid-June, around when they got the Fed, the FOMC as well, I wonder if that's going to lead to a bit of a drop with the realization of some tough CPIs ahead. I think I'm going to try do something like this. But what I want to see, I'd like to see I was going to say I want to see like a projection candle. But I'm not sure if I'll have time to see that. Looks like a little pig.
I always thought you should be a children's book author.
Little piggy candle up here.
You should make a book for Maddie.
Alright. Got a minute 13. Gold's had a 70 pip bounce already from that zone, from that key level, 23.15. Now looking, pushing up to the Tokyo fix. See if 23.27 can hit. All right, engines are ready.
That's quick.
Yeah. Wait for see if you get a rejection.
Yeah, I think it's too quick to be convincing.
Yeah. Okay, so both those alerts went off. Sweat this liquidity. Now if we can get a rejection from here, then we can look to correct some of this move. Oh, nice, Ivan. Yeah. So now see if we get a liquidity candle from here. Alright.
Did you enter before the open, Ivan? Or as soon as it started pushing?
On the open. Nice, Ivan.
Why did you? What was your plan around that? Thought there'd be a liquidity grab, or do you think it's still going to go further long?
Why do we entering to go up, take this liquidity?
My observation is on Mondays, if there's a gap, it usually serves as a support. So I was willing to go into drawdown until that gap, but this was way too quick. 50 pips, and it's pushing.
Yeah.
Come on.
Was your target euro high?
I just saw 50 pips and I took the whole trade off. Actually, we got 2 trades. Really nice.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna give a sell a go in a second. If we can push up a little bit and then start falling, because I want to see it not breaking convincingly out of this trend line, having swept this liquidity. Now I'm gonna look for it to come back to at least the London low, and then see if we can push down. So just wait for this candle to close. This 3-minute candle to close. And I think if we can take the high and then start flipping, then I'll take the sell. So just got a minute to go. So let this one close first. If this one closes bullish, then I'll have to wait a little bit. But that was like, I want to target at least the base of this candle. Come on, close bearish. Now, little wick up, and then flip, and then go in for a sell. So wick up first. Okay. Now if we can just break this low. And then keep on dropping a little bit. So when it makes the top wick, you'll know where to put the stop loss. But once it breaks, it's low. So not in anything just yet. If this one can close like a bullish candle, then it's kind of makes it a bit easier, because then we've got a little support here. We can just wait for something to start breaking that support. If it closes too bullish, then there might be an opportunity a bit higher, but I would prefer to trade underneath this rather than let it get time to get too much bullish structure. So I don't want to fight momentum traders. Just want to see it at the moment like fail to close higher, struggling, little bearish candle. This one can push up, do a partial retest, and then once we can close below here, then I think we can at least test the London low, and then we can continue going in down to this zone at least, and that would be around 50 pips. So that's what I'm trying to target. Just got to get under this. $5-minute would be pretty nice as well. The other thing is if this 5-minute candle closes bullish, which it's got a minute to do, then we're going to have a gap here like this. So there's probably a pretty good opportunity that if it gets up into this zone, especially this weekly, like this is where the last weekly candle opened, if we can push up into that area, then I think there's a good enough trade to be had as well. Down here, like from here just to here. Where's my ruler? From here to here would be like 40 pips. But this is looking pretty bullish at the moment, so the chances of it flipping and triggering this trade is a little bit low. No wick candle. Yeah, now it's created that support here. It'd be safe to wait for something to close underneath there. But I do like this zone as well. This green area. I think we can get a pretty nice reaction from that zone. Yeah, gold's looking good. Did it hit the target, the Tokyo fix? Not yet. A little bit more to go up. Okay, come on. Be nice if it closed like that. And then next one, with a bit of power, start breaking through this zone.
You widened your stop on that, I assume.
No, I haven't. Oh, would I? Up here?
Oh, you didn't. Sorry, I thought you'd entered.
No. It needs a break underneath this.
I gotcha.
Nah, it's got to. I just want it to break underneath this guy. Okay. Yeah, once we break this support candle, that's when I'll enter then. Got to break that support candle.
Sarah, what was your strategy around the gold buys? Was it just you saw that dip under support as a fake out and you entered down underneath that support?
Yeah. I've just been waiting for, yeah, pretty much what you said there. And they're starting to form a double bottom. So I thought, with all the sell-off, that we're hopefully just get a little bit of a retracement.
Yeah, I guess it's that kind of idea around expecting that there's a lot of people that see that clean candles underneath and
Yeah.
jump in for shorts when in fact it's just
Yeah.
cool.
All right. I'm in now. Now the danger is this zone, any rejections from here. That's the danger. But I wanted this to be the liquidity grab. And now for us to keep on pushing down. This 15-minute candle is just about to come to a close. So it'd be nice if it's just a big rejection wick. I don't want to see a wick fill for the next 15-minute candle. Okay, just drop. At least take out the London low. If we can close below London low, we can extend it a bit further. So about 1-to-1 now, which is nice. I'd like to see it take out that London explosive candle. I'm just going to take a little partial here. Just a little one. Probably like 20%. Just because there's a previous rejection area. London might just extend its low and then rebound from here. But I'm pretty happy to hold this one, more of it. To see if we can get down to that full target. We've left a bit of an imbalance here though. That's a bit annoying. So price could still come back up to the entry easily. Easily. I wouldn't mind if it does close little bullish candle and then we can break the low of the bullish candle. Then we can maybe continue. But I'm uncomfortable about the little gaps here. Because that means I know there's pullback coming. Well, don't know there's pullback coming, but there's highly likely that there's pullback coming. Oh, you got that on SN, you got it on NAS, did you? Very good. Oh yeah, that's beautiful looking. So that was the other scenario, was quite pretty similar. We had the big push up, we had the little bearish candle, we had a bullish candle creating support, came back, retest the support, bounced a little again, and then we had to close below support. Then once we closed below support, there was a fairly nice run down to the next level of support. So just trading between the ranges. That's pretty nice. German would have been the same thing if it took a little bit longer to play out. Similar pattern on the 3 minutes here. On the 5, it just didn't didn't take as long as it did on NAS. But on the 3 minutes, kind of similar, where you got the big bullish candle, we've got the bearish candle creating, like bearish candle pausing, the bullish candle creating support, then the bearish candle, there's the support. This one closes below, and then you've got to retest the bottom of the range. Yeah, there we go. Come on, keep on dropping. And we've got a little bit of a contention area, this euro low, but hopefully we can just keep on dropping to the gap. Another 20 pips, 25 pips. Secure though, guys. If you haven't secured anything yet, it's Monday. It's Monday, and it's around 20-25 pips in profit. This is a danger area. When we're so bullish, German 40 can really have reactions from every single session low. And that's the Frankfurt. Where's the Frankfurt candle? This is the Frankfurt open candle. So I've already taken the lower Frankfurt candle. That was like your little sort of Asian close, I guess. If you're going to move your stops to break even, then you should take some as well. Because probably it'll do that at some stage. So you don't want to have nothing to show for it. Look at that 30-minute now. Gold hit the fix as well. Beautiful. 23.28, gosh. 150 pips already. Just about. From here. Oh. From here to... I was like, what the hell? Yeah, it's such a nice move on gold. Yeah, actually, you can remelt that candle now.
Yeah, next candle will be like this.
Oh. Should open up the target then.
Yeah, nice area for you catch a really good area for the selling. I think you can hold this trade now.
I was too cautious to pull the trigger up here. I had to wait for a lot of confirmation. Oh. Okay, come on. All right, who else is in this?
Yeah, I got 53 pips over.
Oh, beautiful. You got better entry than me. You went up high, did you?
18681.
Oh man, you got right high. Beautiful. Oh, nice, Jim. Jim's in, Des in, Thorsten's in, Annie's in. Excellent.
I closed half at the bottom of that sort of London candle and just letting the rest run now.
Yeah, very nice. Dave, you're in as well.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm not.
Close partials and stop and break even.
The other Dave. Dave.
I decided to be more strict with following my own trading plan.
Oh, yes, that's always a good idea. IP was in, took profit now. Ivan, you're in. Very good, guys. Very good. We've had a successful morning.
If the hourly able to close the FU candle, I think we will gonna target the all the way to the downside. The previous NY low.
Oh, down here.
Yes, because if the hourly as less than 4 hour is also about to close, if it closing FU candle then 4 hour. Because on the left side, this was a liquidity. Price
Let me just
liquidity.
clear my stuff. This
This
area.
one was a liquidity.
Oh yeah.
This liquidity was, and this was the high which created a new low by breaking this low. So this was a liquidity.
Yeah.
Now price took out that liquidity. So if this one is closing FU candle, I think we will be gonna create a new lower low then.
Oh.
That was that structural break that we were discussing, the 4 hour.
Yes. 4 hour structure.
Breaking underneath, waiting for that big pullback to go heavy, heavy short.
Yes, here this was a liquidity. I think on Sunday we discussed about this thing about this liquidity here.
Yeah.
Because we also broke structure here with the body. Now price came back into this area. Now from that area we may come back into downside to create a new lower low. At least we can target till at least here at least. Then maybe price wanna push upside, but based upon structure, it look like price wanna create a new lower low now.
All right, that's I'm gonna.
But secure some profit, like if you are getting more than 50 pips, you can secure profit, move stop loss to break even.
I'm gonna leave a little runner all the way down there and just see, just a small piece, because my plan was from Monday. My plan was to close in full at this area. So what I'm going to do is just leave. I still want to follow my plan, but I'm going to leave a fraction of this trade before here for the next zone. So this one's basically, I've closed 90%. 90% I'm closing at this point, at this first line. I've closed, sorry, let me rephrase that. I closed 20%. I closed 20% here. I closed another 70% of the trade at this point. There's 10% running of the initial position, and that's stops at break even. I'm just seeing if we can take out that. It's the exact target I just set for 500. Whether it gets here, that wasn't the initial plan. So maybe I'll just do my initial plan was, oh, wait a second. That's not what I wanted. Initial plan was to close out here at this gap. And then the 10% position. 10% running is for this. Hey, Dan, you got the Heikanashis up. Very nice.
Looks a lot better now.
Yeah.
It's helped me a lot actually just to sit in something a bit longer.
What did you say? Sorry, Dan.
I think it will help me a lot to stay in stuff a bit longer.
Yeah. Yeah, waiting for like the indecision to occur. Yeah, I think it was a good webinar that we did. It's uploaded now, guys, on the Google Drive. What we covered yesterday, we were talking about just adding in some correlation, and then what the Heikanashii candle is. Cool. We did well. We kicked ass. Oh, now we're targeting that gap now. Yes. Cool. All right, guys. Make sure you give a like on the stream. A lot of people will go without doing that. And Friday, Friday we had a winning trade as well. I get why people get mad. Wednesday, Thursday last week when not much happened in this session, but on Friday, very, very poor performance in the like buttons. That's what caused this sell-off, It was the negative vibes from people just not giving those likes, and then it created this big sell-off, and I had to get that energy back for the recovery. So don't do it again.
Can we trade that, Aiden?
The like buttons.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
there's no likes, we know it's going to push down.
Yeah, we should check that. All the negative vibes.
Yeah.
Cool. Make sure you secure, guys. Make sure you secured. Secure the bag at this gap. You don't want to have it come all the way back. We know things don't go in straight lines. So if it comes back to entry, I've already secured 90% of the trades closed now. So really, really happy with 50 pips in total from up the top for entry down to the target. 50 pips secured. That's perfect for a Monday. Some got more. Scaling out has watered down those. It's not 50 pips full, but it's still very good risk reward. That trade initial risk was like 20, if that, 20 pips, if that. I just use fixed lots anyway, so the risks don't matter too much for me. But if you were using a stop loss, I think this is a fairly clean trade, especially when you look at the low time frames. I wish every day was like this, but these days are more reserved for when there's no real manipulation news. When I say manipulation, like these bastards that come out and speak when they just speak at random, release some report, or you have like a real major piece of news like last Friday. This is when we get like really shitty price action, when you've got like core PCE to come, or Euro CPI here at 10 o'clock. This is when we get that really kind of crap London Open, where it just doesn't last Friday was a good day, but you can see just wasn't really moving. Then we had the CPI come in, and we get like some crazy volatility. Not so much on the German, more on the US side on the last Friday. But when we've got a fairly clean run, I think this trade made a lot of sense. It opened, pushed straight up 50 pips. I've took the open when it moved up, and then the fast move is often the false move.
Yeah.
So it just took liquidity from up in this area. Had to wait for that liquidity to slow down. Price, once it makes a high, right here, once it makes a high, like 8 times out of 10, price will do a retest of the high or a retest. So you can see, like, this is a double top, price pushed up, had a little resistance candle, price came down, formed a support, price pushed up, retested that resistance, created that support, and then once we started looking like we were failing to make it any higher, it made sense that once it broke, it was going to go for a deeper drop, at the very least, to retest that candle. Very rarely, it did happen. As soon as I did say it happened rarely, it did happen. But when it opens with no bottom wick, most of the time, that's not the low of the London session. So it made sense for a target, at least to here. And then plus we had the Asian session. Like London won't buy the high. That's one thing that more times than not you can count on, is that they won't buy the high. Especially when you've had such a big bullish Asian session. There's liquidity here where the Asian traders got involved. That they'll look like they'll break it out, fake it out, trap people into buys, and then we'll start to, and that's the pain trade now. The pain traders caught the breakout buyers, and now they're in pain. Yeah, that's another thing as well. Is different options on how you want to. You can either trail your stop, move it to break even, trail your stop below, like trail behind the 5-minute candles, or trail behind the 15-minute candles, trail behind fractals. That's another one. But look at this. This thing's running now. Now it filled that whole gap. So good. Well done, guys. Got to run. Alright, awesome, Dan. Yeah, this is perfect if we can do this every day. Just come here and then be done in 30 minutes. That'd be the dream.
Yeah, nice.
It's just a shame it doesn't always move like this. Yeah, look at this 30-minute candle now. Holy. Cool. Alright, well, Zoomers, stay on. Let's. I want to really go through some stuff that we went through yesterday. Inform some of the others. YouTube, appreciate you guys. Hope you got onto this one. Had a really straightforward session, I think. These days are the ones we earn an early mark. All right, so trades. Oh, you took a re-entry to big number. Oh, you took a scale in IP. Oh, you really took advantage of this. That's amazing. Okay, good job, guys. Give the stream a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Zoomers, stay on. Okay, bye, YouTube.